Hey witches, it's Jess Spellbound. I am here for your Wednesday video, and this week we are talking about cleansing your personal space. So I have to be honest, this is like the fourth time I'm filming this. So I'm trying to get back down to basics again. Alright, so first, personal space. Let's talk about personal space, right? So if I am having a particularly rough day and I am not one for baths, I just don't have the time, I will take some of my consecrated salt, blessed salt from off of my altar, and I will bring it into the shower, and I will take a couple spoonfuls, put it in my palm, mix it in with my shower gel, and if I have to, I'll add a couple of drops of different essential oils to maybe reinsert whatever it is I feel like I might have been missing from the day. So that's number one. The second thing that I like to do on particularly hard days is I use this selenite wand, and I basically use it as like an energy detector instead of a metal detector, right? But it is the same idea. You're scanning your personal body for where there might be some hang-ups or some glitches in the system. So after I do that and I kind of hear, you know, the internal alarm that, hey, this is where the trouble is, I will then pick a coordinating stone for the chakra area or, you know, whatever, and then I'll lay with the stone and maybe a few drops of essential oil if appropriate, and I will cleanse that way. So that is personal cleansing. Oh, and then sometimes I will recharge and redo the intention on my jewelry, on my sacred jewelry. And the last way that I do my personal protection and cleansing is I use this tub of water, candy holy dish, and oh, I'm sorry, it still smells so good. And I will dip my hands and anoint myself, say my anointing prayer, and then give thanks to my deity and do my morning affirmations and dedications. So that is another way that I really use that every day, and I use it on my kids. I will use it on my car. I will draw sigils all over the place. I will clean with it. It is like everything. I literally will add it to as much as I can. I love it. So now moving out of personal body onto personal space, sacred space. Okay, sorry, I'm looking down here because this is where everything is laid out in front of me. So I have a couple different blends of just loose incense that I have put together that I really, really love. And the base of them is always bay. I use bay all the time. Motherwort, because it's me and my kids, and motherwort is great for protection. It is good to promote trusting your inner voice, and you know, who doesn't like those things? So that is this right here. I just refilled this, so it makes me so happy. So, and this is also really great for spiritual healing. I've been really obsessed with pennyroyal lately because it is great as an aura. It helps cleanse and protect and heal your aura, and that's wonderful. So I have been using a lot of that. Another thing that I've been using a lot of is dragon's blood resin. So those are my main components, and then I will add in jasmine because I love jasmine. So jasmine always typically goes into my like my spiritual room incense blend. I use jasmine in place of lavender. I don't use lavender. I use bay in place of sage because I don't use sage in my home. I'm trying to see what else I've got going on that I use quite often. But those I think are it. And then when I do outside, okay, so let's stay inside for a minute. So I've got bells to cleanse the inside. Hi, sorry about that. So I use my little bells. And to be honest with you, my favorite thing to do, a way of cleansing energy, is to push it out with good ones. So typically we turn on the music, me and my kids, my girls, we will turn on the music, we'll dance, we'll sing, we'll clap, and that really is such an awesome way of bringing in positive energy and kind of getting rid of the stagnant and negative. Okay, now moving on to sacred space outside. I am on, I know I've said this before, I am on a Native American, definitely Native American land. So for me, outside is where I will burn sage and sweetgrass and tobacco, just in honoring of the ancestors of this land. I have a ton of white birch trees, which are so protective and so ancient. They're just an ancient type of tree. So I love white birch. So I will walk around to each tree and lay hands on it and maybe some stone and water, and ask for the tree spirits' help, and ask them to, to keep my space safe, to keep my home safe, to keep my girls safe, protection, and to not let any negativity in. So that is that. It is short and simple because, like I said, this is, oh no, I forgot something. So just another quick tidbit before I go. So these are petition papers that I've cut up. Because here's what I like to do, guys, honestly, is I like to I don't like to be appropriative of other cultures, belief systems, or what they do. But what I do like to do is find something that works spiritually for me that might be along the same lines. So petition paper is, I don't think, at least from anything that I've read, in any way, shape, or form have to do with Celtic magic. But the idea behind these are so fabulous. So write my intention on here, whether it is cleansing, protect, bless, you name it, roll it up, burn it, and then I will add the ashes of my petition paper to any incense blood, because I feel like that just adds another layer of intention and really getting your need in there. And it's so I will do that too. You can personalize anything by adding hair, spit, you name it, go for it. If it's personal to you. So like I've added my kids' hair to theirs. I've added fingernail clippings, just, it doesn't have to be something like crazy gross. I mean, I have before, kind of licked my finger and then smeared it on these petition papers just to get a really personal blend. And then, like I said, burn it and add it. I am all about adding your ashes because it is, it's personal, especially with adding intention. Add your holy water to cleaning, I've said. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm signing off here because I think I covered the basis of how I cleanse, how I personally cleanse, and I don't want to start getting into this being a teaching demo unless somebody's interested. And then by all means, let me know if you're interested in me further explaining or wanting a recipe. I'll be more than happy to help. All right, witches, blessed be, and I hope you all have a wonderful Wednesday. See you next time.